What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are working on the S13 again because I would like to put a seat in it so I can actually sit in it and drive it around. Somehow this was not my first priority, but anyway, we're doing it now. Anyway, so no Dave today, so it's just me working on it by myself. Sorry to disappoint for all you Dave fans out there. But anyway, we will cut to what we're doing. So this is the old seat rail. As you can see, it's kind of like a DIY made one. They've just welded some rail adapters onto some flat bars and drilled a couple little holes, and it does not slide forward or backward, and I'm not as tall as the previous owner. So this thing is pretty much useless to me. And then I was hunting around for a bride rail and I could not find a bride rail anywhere, so I managed to find on eBay these guys from Melbourne, Crack Motorsport, sell a universal super low mount rail to suit bride seats, and then they also sell the adapter plates. So I have lined this seat up. So I have actually put the rail in the car. It fits in the car, lines up with all the holes mostly. I'm not sure that my car's like 100% straight, so that could be the reason why it doesn't exactly line up. But I have actually tried to put the brides, or like the side mount adapters, onto the seat rail, and they don't really line up with any of the holes that are on there. So I don't know what their deal is, because these are both from the exact same place. So as you can see here, if you line up that, it does not line up with anywhere there. So I think what the plan of attack is to mount these to the seat and then kind of line up where the seat needs to be, mark a hole, and then I'll have to drill a new hole on it as well. These are actually slidable ones, and it did not come with the handle to make them adjust while you're in the car, so that is also mostly useless. So Crank Motorsport, yeah, their shit really sucks, but it was the only thing available. They also give you this weird selection of bolts. Don't worry about those are ones from my personal collection. But then they give you like two really long ones, some random Allen key bolt, and then I guess these are for the actual adapter, but none of them really make any sense. So yep, pretty eBay spec. These guys are going to get some sweet and negative feedback. Yeah, Crank Motorsport, or as their first logo says, Crack Motorsport. Okay, so I've made a little bit of progress. I bolted the seat adapters onto the seat, and then I'm trying to bolt that to the rail, which has come up with its own little challenges. So pretty much, oh yeah, that one Allen key bolt does actually fit into the seat, so if you're like me and we're one bolt short, the adapter totally works with this one Allen key bolt. So thanks for that, I guess. Yeah, so where I'm up to, these are actually really shit, because there's like a big slit like this pit. You put the bolt in and it just kind of slides side to side. And also I've worked out you cannot have your seat on the lowest setting, because it hits on this bar here, so I'll have to raise that up to the second setting, which sucks. I really like sitting dirt nasty low. Yeah, so then as you can see, when I push this in, none of them line up with the hole, so I think I'll just probably drill a fresh hole. I'm not sure. In one of these I will drill a new hole. But yeah, so I mean, they'll get the job done, but they're definitely far from ideal. So I'll keep trucking along with this, and then after this, hopefully we can try and fit it into the car. And then, yeah, like I said, this doesn't have the adjuster plate, so I can't use the adjusters to go back and forward. But I might have one laying around in a seat somewhere, hopefully. But actually, no, I won't, because the only seat I have laying around is a JZX seat, and they're way wider than that, so adjustable rail is not so adjustable. Thank you to eBay. So I've changed this over to the second bolt hole, and all bolts on fine down here now and clears everything. So all I'm going to do next is drill some holes in this. Probably going to go through this bottom hole here, because it seems to have the most meat behind it to be able to bolt into. The rest of them are kind of like half in the little slits, which probably doesn't really work that great. And then this side I've only got one option, because that's the only hole I can get to. Oh, yeah. That's the only hole I can get to there, so we'll go through that one, and then yeah, we'll drill these in and hopefully can bolt the seat to the rail properly after that. So yeah, I honestly thought that was going to be way more work than it was. Probably took me about 2 minutes to do both sides all up. So we've got a hole there, hole there. We should be able to bolt through there now, and then in theory put this in the car. Seat is on. So yeah, pretty much just use like washers and spring washers, crank that up real tight. So I don't think these are going to come out ever, hopefully. That'll be real inconvenient. Yeah, anyway, so now we're going to bolt this in the car. Okay, so seat is bolted in. Wow, if that would focus. Oh, there we go. Alright, yeah, so it doesn't line up too poorly. Just always so you guys know, when you put in seat rails in cars, it's way easier if you do not tighten them all as soon as you put it in there. So kind of like, put one in, put a few threads in, put the other few threads in, and then the other few threads in, and then tighten them all once it's bolted in there. Makes life so much easier. So this is in there, not moving. And now the real test will be seeing if I can reach the pedals without being able to have the slider adjustment. So I will have to email the company and be like, hey, can you guys send me the fucking slider attachment? Because what if anyone else wants to drive the car? Anyway, I'm going to try and jump in it now and see if I can actually reach the pedals this time. Alright, I'm in. What do you guys reckon? I'm going to guess I can probably just reach. And yes, I can just reach the pedals and get the clutch all the way in. But it is not comfortable. That's me, full extension, trying to clutch. Anyway, well, I mean, the seat's in. I think I feel kind of straight. Yeah, I accidentally left the ignition on and now I'm charging the battery, which sucks because I was going to turn the car around and put some white wheels on the back of it as well, so then it looked all the same all around. I might try and just like chock the front wheels and then swap them over, just now anyway. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, this seat rail would be great if I had the slider attachment and I could actually reach the pedals properly and comfortably. But, I mean, at least it's in there now and I could probably move it around and it won't be too difficult. So, I mean, kind of successful, but yeah, I definitely not recommend buying these rails off eBay. They are, yeah, it didn't come with half the stuff they needed and were advertised with, so yeah, no shout out to Crank Motorsport. If you see them on eBay, probably just ignore them and order a genuine bride rail. I think it only works out like an extra $150, but they got to come from Japan. I kind of didn't want to wait for one, so that's why I ordered one from these guys in Melbourne. It did show up in like 2 days, but yeah, it doesn't help when there's half the things missing. Yeah, so alright, let's see if I can if I can change these wheels without the car rolling away on me. So let's do that. If not, I will just be wrapping the video up after this. Oh yeah, if you guys didn't notice, I actually cleaned the dash. It was completely covered in dust, so it looked like brown almost. So it is actually same purple as the doors with like a flake in it. It does look really, really cool. But yeah, it looks so much better actually clean, and you can see the color in it. Did all the doors, cleaned up all the kind of like interior plastics. Yeah, after I get a sunroof, it'll be really great, so I can clean all the interior out and not have to worry about it getting dirty again. But yes, little improvements. Little improvements. Yeah, so this hill's probably a bit hectic. I don't really want to jack it up on this and like chock the front wheels and have the rear in the air, so I will probably change wheels tomorrow. But anyway, thank you for watching the video. Oh, these are the wheels here. So I got white Seakais, and I can't remember what that is, but they are different. Yes, so if anyone has like a single, yeah, if anyone has a single white, single 9.5, 18 plus 20 Seakai, let me know. Or anything like that, let me know. Yeah, really keen to try and make like 2 pairs out of these because they're all very awesome. But anyway, yes, thank you for watching the video. Don't buy shitty eBay rail, and your seat install will go a lot better than mine. Yes, anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next week, and then in the meantime, check out the merchandise, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you then. That's it, boys. Bloody beautiful, that one.